Hello? Hello? One moment, please. One moment, please. I think we're good. I think we're good. Hey, happy Christmas Eve. Hello and welcome. I hope you guys had a wonderful dinner. I just ate. I literally just got off work like, I don't know, like 30 minutes ago. No, that's a lie. I got off work like an hour ago, but it takes me like 30 minutes to get back to my apartment. And so I made myself 2 turkey sandwiches. I was like, oh, tonight we feast. So I made myself 2 turkey sandwiches. Ugh, work was so exhausting. I had to come in early. That's why I was able to start early. I normally work till midnight. But I came in early. I didn't get a chance to really eat anything before. I had a muffin, a chocolate chip muffin, and that got me through my entire day. I had my vitamin, my multivitamin, my muffin, and I had some oat milk. And then for lunch, I brought an orange. And so that's why I was absolutely famished. Absolutely famished. And now here we are. Oh, wow. This is a time slot that I have yet to stream on. I usually don't. I actually prefer not to stream late. Hey, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I wanted to get some streams in this week. Keep it consistent. Best I could. And today we got a very fun game. I think it looks very fun. It's a visual novel. You get the vibe. It's a dating sim where you're trying to date Colonel Sanders, I think. Very fun. And I think I mentioned it before, but the connection here is that in Japan, they conflate Colonel Sanders to Santa Claus. You know, they're like old men with white hair. I get it. The color scheme, the red and the white. Yeah, I see what's going on here. So they eat like KFC during Christmas. And so that's the idea behind this. I don't think there was any intent of having like a Christmas theme for this game. Alright. I'm moving over. One moment. While I get this game booted up. And let's pause that. Let's pause that for now. Hello. Hi. How are you? I know. I'm so gluttonous. You know, I've got milk voice now. I've been drinking oat milk. I have this chocolate chip muffin. I'm scared. I got them like 4 of them for $5 for the 4. And I think it was such a good deal because... Is that a good deal? I think it's... Oh, frick. Holy crap. Holy crap! I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. Hey, this is official. I don't know if you saw in the beginning, but it did have the KFC logo. I'm not sponsored. What was I saying? Oh, I'm saying that I'm eating a muffin at the moment because I'm so gluttonous and I just want to eat. I'm trying to fill a chud void by eating chocolate chips and milk and... Okay, it's really quiet now. It's really quiet. But the intro was so loud. Give me a second. What are these settings? My eyes, they kind of hurt. This hot pink, neon pink in my face. You can go back. Hello, welcome, best baller. Hello. Your greed knows no bounds. No, insatiable. It's so quiet all of a sudden. Okay, let's actually like get into it and then we'll adjust. Tell us your name. Flandy. Welcome, chef. Wait, we're chefs? Whoa, you got the chicken and you got the biscuits. Oh, it's not Renpy. It's not a Renpy engine. I really thought it was gonna be. I'm cranking this down a little bit. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow. Wait. The music picked up and I need to readjust. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. That's so loud. That is so obnoxious. Or you could wake up. Now, your first day of culinary school. In no time to sleep in. Smack that clock. Up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you as the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. Wait, that's kind of what I do here. I don't comb my hair though. What is this? We have something behind on our pillow here. What is vomit stains or something? Or gravel. I don't know. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Whoa! I forget this is a big ad for KFC. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. I want to say the environments here are actually pretty phenomenal. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Flanley. Are you excited for the first day for the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but what? Well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by a master chef parent, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Wow! Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time you'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them all myself? Yeah, I can believe it. You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hand and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Flanley's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than anyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins looks like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Ahem. Van? You rang? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now? Or maybe just hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to begin, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Did he just fart? Pop. Yeah, oopsie. Yeah, I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. What? I don't even see a name tag. Hi, Pop. I'm Flanley. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? No. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable.
Now, now, quiet everyone.
Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? God, I don't know how long I can keep this up. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL.
Please, call me Professor Dog. I will be rude and new and friendly and respect.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him, it's...
My favorite student. How then?
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot.
Maybe we can we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a minute. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Flanley sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to the University of Cooking School.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss...
Why? Let the class is up.
Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me?
One more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Greg finishes on time. Moving halfway across ground as you leave.
You turn to see the student Sprinkles was referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. The class burst into laughter.
Oh, right, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your target is lacking. Based on what I'm thinking on here, you're referring to a rookie argument.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Ooh, a rubber ball, a chicken snack. A chicken snack. Remember, this is an ad for KFC. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in hand. Sprinkles' eyes goes wide as he locks onto it. His favorite.
Well. I think we might have some repetitions for a new star unit.
The furry professor immediately devours his snack, leaving your hands slick with a coat of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all time. Can we kill Sprinkles now? As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Flanley, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
2 good options. Let's sit by Miriam. Hey. Whoa. I know we're trying to date Colonel Sanders. But we gotta stick by our friends. You feel me? Alright? We gotta stick by them. They're gonna be... If things don't work out, they're gonna be the ones picking up after us. You know? You move to take a seat near Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. As you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settled in your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
We're glad for a rock quiz.
Yay, a quiz about me!
It's incredibly important and surprisingly for we will come here your base for the rest of culinary school.
Wait, what? Okay, normal voice now. If train A is traveling to point B and is traveling, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Look at your...
That's right.
Forest is to tree as chicken. A forest is tree as chicken is to feather. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever made? A spork.
That's right.
What food is the best for a broken heart? Anything that's made with love. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy.
That's right.
Yes! A perfect score! That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, be honest. Did you eat?
What kind of question is that? Those were like... You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
I know we just met, but I've got to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain.
Hot diggity dog, Flanley. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
Have you a student? Time for lunch.
Wow. The cafeteria. This is a beautiful cafeteria. I'm gonna gush a little bit about this because, look, you see the contrast of these colors? Whoa. Look, you have these peach. These are like peach colors next to these greens. I actually love this so much. And then it becomes really warm blues, and you see a little red and pink purples. Wow, this is awesome. I love this so much. I'm gonna keep looking at this for a little bit. Anyways, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention?
Yeah, is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
But I... Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch.
She said, shush.
In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student had created. You've heard he's very talented, but were the rumors true? It's this. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket of chicken above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect blend of flavors. You look around as they notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scrambling notes as fast as they can. Well, that's just say. Well, you think we want your stupid recipe? Pshaw! Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see that zinger. Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I spelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she glides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grows wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. And everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach the Colonel. He smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for our fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold of you to come and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more dull days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got some moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but I can't tell. I use something. It's something my great-grandma told me. Wow, Oh, wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I'll leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figured now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Add an additional ingredient. How about let's be modest and thoughtful? Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. Well, I appreciate the compliment, Flanley. I'm sure you'll be a big success. You know, we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step inside the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent.
Sorry, I got that milk breath going on. I got that milk I drank earlier.
Wait, actually, it's been 30 minutes. How about I take a little bite? I'm gonna take a little bite break.
Of this muffin. Delicious. I want to watch it now. By the way, I do know there's like a true ending or whatever. I'm not going for the true ending. I'm just gonna play my route, see what happens. Actually, I don't know how long this game lasts. It's whatever. If my ending takes less than an hour, I might look for another one. But if it's like over an hour, I think I'll call it. And I have a little surprise at the end for the VOD. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a minute. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything. Except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're gonna earn with your signature, adorable tiny food creation.
Welcome, fools, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hang up with Pepper.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. No, why? No, why would we do this to Miriam? Oh no, no, our friend. If I had a choice, I would have chose Miriam. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be partners? Sure, Flanley, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Oh my, two potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but it's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. Yeah, it's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. No, look at him. Look at him. He's built. He's a culinary machine. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Yeah, look at that. Tissue? I hardly... Actually, we can forget Miriam. Actually, it's over. Yeah, nah, she's done. She's cooked. Get her out of here. I never knew you, Miriam. Hello, welcome in the devil's work. Hello. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope you had something good to eat. So you're not hungry for the Colonel's 11 herbs and spices. Clank judders and panels shake loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. This is mostly going to be just a reading stream, so just a heads up. Just a heads up. It looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Alright, you. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Like a basic bit and a regular. Oh, just a regular. If we do it, we make a regular.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare, octopus. Your grandmother's mashed taters and gravy. Oh yeah. Yep, here we are. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own darn business. He loved that gravy, huh? I don't blame the man. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? Oh, no, geez, Van. Look, I'm over here crushing Flanley's dream. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was a deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you. Is this really loud? Is this really freaking loud? Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looks like Flanley was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Nothing about this makes sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming to Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things turn ugly. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This
Girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She's immediately coming running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I'll destroy them! I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend. But Flanley's my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. You look down and realize, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. You've already crushed the boiled potatoes, perfectly creamy mashed, plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps. This music is so distracting, by the way. Ashley wants, I know! Back off my man! I know what just to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and the pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and live a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity?
Hold on right there.
Can I have potatoes, face? Van Van rushes back over and covers a dish in his hand. Oh, frick, it's meta. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme axe ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
Whoa. Something about this better make my roll right.
Too late, it's been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Oh my god! It killed him!
Everyone, get back. Don't look at her right.
You look at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pops winces, and then immediately back to its oblivious self. Oopsie! It tastes like poison! The entire class is gathered to watch his last moments. Oh, and then that's it. Ghost of student. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up, this whole segment is so goofy. Wait, I actually kind of liked it when it was like, you know, it was just me and Sanders. That felt kind of, I like that. It was kind of nice. I felt safe. What's going on? Where are we? What's happened? I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. You follow Colonel Sanders out the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. He died. He did die. For what? For like a cheap gag. This is beautiful, by the way. All right, as we take in the atmosphere, I'm going to take another bite of my muffin.
Ooh. Flanley and Sanders sitting in a tree. KISSING.
Hello, welcome, Miranda. Hello. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you're nice and comfy and you've got cookies and milk for Santa. Maybe a stocking or two, you know. Sorry that last time I was playing a scary game. And so it wasn't quite the same vibe that you were looking for that day. I get it. It was fun though. It was a fun game. It was good. This is completely different. This is a visual novel where I'm trying to romance Colonel Sanders. I guess. I don't really know. And just stupid crap's happening. All right, but I'm glad you're on. You're watching on the big screen. I'm so honored. All right, let's keep it up. I was very scared. I was very scared too, bro. I was very scared. Yeah, I'm trying to go through the entire emotional spectrum for this holiday season. You know what I mean? Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them just reminded me of why I became so passionate about cooking to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Flanley. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream. Actually, I want to change his voice. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts. That our souls may grant them like wishes, floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed the guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Oh, forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. What the crap?
The Sport Monster's here to fight a hero!
I think I left the fridge door open. Little nuts. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid. Be very afraid. And me, because I'm a monster, see?
Is he rhyming on person? No, this is so stupid. Oh my god, I'm gonna attack this punk. I wanted us to have an actual serious moment for it. I'm gonna speed through this, I don't give a crap. Uh-oh. I'm gonna defend. Trepidation. If you take... You're not gonna survive the battle. Okay, let's attack. I'm gonna cook with love. Wow, villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chicken. Pot pie power pinch! You saved me. Spare this wretched beast. You managed to tamp down your disgust. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. It appears to first be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. I don't know what that was. But that really peeved me off because I was having a really nice moment with Colonel Sanders. All these are just distraction from our love. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to be signed out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack was left you completely depleted. Oh no. What is this? Wait, what is this over on the left? Y'all know... Is that a K-pop group? Wait, I need to blow my nose. Or sneeze. Or something. Wait, I just had an ominous message that someone has joined my Wi-Fi. I most certainly didn't. I think someone hacked into my Wi-Fi. That's crazy. Well, as long as they don't do nothing. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Wait. In the room? No, no one's in the room with me, I don't think. I got scared. I got scared. I got scared. There's no music or anything. Alright, let's just move on. I just said goodnight, my colonel. What the frick is that? Okay, I checked again. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Wow.
Sorry, me skipping through the dialogue in a visual novel? Sorry. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a more dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. Secret spices. Miriam, don't tell me. So, wait, what's going on here? So she has one of the secret spices from Colonel. Tell her the ingredients or make up a fake ingredient. What do we do here? A safe flan. Hey, read that? Wait. A safe flan, stay healthy and dandy. Hey, read that. Thank you. I hope you also stay healthy and dandy. Wait, should I tell her the secret? Or am I trying to protect the Colonel? What are y'all thinking? Tell your boo? Alright, yeah, sure. It has to stay a secret. Her eyes light up imagining a thing, and you figured you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. Uh-oh. Oh no, she's gonna tell, my bestie is gonna tell everyone, and now the Colonel's gonna hate me, and now I'm gonna be a chud my entire life! It's Colonel Sanders, he's arrived at school! Stand back and admire his majestic glory. I don't want to scare the horse, so I'm just gonna stand back. His horse is truly a thing of beauty. He slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. He or boo? You were so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Oh, Flanley just really gets nervous around people they like. What? That is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile after to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears through the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals. Who is this guy? Is this like a CEO or something? I'm actually like, I don't care about like all the supporting cast. I like Miriam, I like Colonel Sanders, and I like Clank. These guys can kind of just like go away, actually. I'm gonna tell them to not be immature. What the? It's the same book I found last night at the quad. That book is a family heir. Wait, what if the Colonel has like a really dark secret actually? That we need to try to like uncover. Oh, we're playing. Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Womp. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh my god, they're fighting. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Oh, he's a businessman through and through. He don't care about the rabble-rouser. Rub his belly. Rub his belly. Oh.
Well, what I do to review the global history of my favorite show, Efficient.
You want to pay attention to class, but you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, honey?
And naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Why? So why is the dog teacher? I don't really know. What do you want to sample? A dog biscuit? A shimmering pepper? A glass of water? A shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out. Your body is not prepared for the heat. Oh, frick. An important message. You have to avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. The prophecy? You must? What the frick? Everyone's staying.
That river was the rest of his Honolulu, and now it's gone forever.
You think to yourself, ah, geez, I should have paid better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure she'll forgive you. So what's the... I don't know why the dog is a teacher, but apparently he's got really keen senses. Also, this is my favorite scene in the entire game. I love this kitchen, this cafeteria so much. I gushed about it earlier, but look at the peach tones next to this green, and then it shifts and you see the turns into these really cool blues and purples. Ah, it's so dreamy. I love backgrounds. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. You know what? You're on. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Huh, good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Flanley. I'll be watching your performance. Timer ready? Wait, what? What's happening here? Arroo! Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Wait, it's time to boil some water for... This sounds like... This sounds goofy. Wait, what? Oh, frick! Frick, I was... Oh crap, what? Wait, there's actually a timer. How many did he used 11. Basic steps, I'm gonna elevate your craft. What's mine? Gratitude. That's right, you must never take this opportunity. I don't even know what's happening. Now, so where does it come from? Small. That's right, this is your shot and you're not gonna miss it. I'm just clicking crap. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. Frick! Next question. I believe in you, Flanley. He's actually cheering you on. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders.
no, I blew Colonel Sanders a kiss. I was supposed to choose an actual answer. No, I was too distracted. I was reading chat. Oh, wait, I need to lock in. Shh, don't say anything. You're stranded on desert island with only a dessert. Which do you take? What a hunk. Oh no, none of them were right options. They were all choosing my like wedding destination. You're really struggling to keep up. Oh crap. As you do the crowd gasp. Yikes. And good chefs need to touch the dough. Needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Flanley, no! And your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. This battle's over. We just lost. Oh no, we beefed it so hard. So this is Colonel Sanders, way older than you? Oh no. We're all high school students or whatever. Some crap like that. Or university students. So no worries. No grooming is gonna happen. Alright? We're good. We're good. Yeah, it's not like the Colonel's got some sort of deep hidden secret that don't need to be revealed to the rest of the world or anything like that. What's going on here? I don't know, but I think I lost a cooking competition. Whoa, her dish is so sophisticated. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley? Or do we internalize the rage we feel? What, are we gonna do the chud option? Or are we gonna do the chud option? Oh. Internalize the rage? That sounds unhealthy. But this... He does not seem... You know, he's not taken with this. Let's stay calm, bro. Oh, I thought we were gonna be cool and collected. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Well, you know, failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. You think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Yeah, okay, buddy, wrap it up. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume I've got it all together, which is true now, but it always hasn't been the case. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of honors, hours, love, or money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that'll bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. It's this Goofy.
I just wanted to say that I was wrong for attacking you, and I apologize.
Oh, it's alright.
What's the problem? Am I right?
Kiss, do you think the Colonel has guns?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got 2 of them.
Ooh, I am not feeling this spork monster. No, I missed Colonel Sanders' dialogue. How do I go back? Whatever. Come back to my hideaway and we can, discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Holy crap, even as a baby he had a goatee. It looks like... Oh wait, sorry, the wrong person. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure, if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, and never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to make the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he start to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Hey. Oh, hang on now. Okay, now y'all are gonna say, reveal your secret. Be honest, be true to who you are. Hey. But a girl's gotta play hard to get sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Hey, actually, I've said too much. Please, forget I ever said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack. Oh, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? I know it. I got him right where I want him. I can appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got many, nearly a dozen of my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope that you could learn to trust me with yours. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it'd only be fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Ah, yes, about that, you see. Yes, Colonel? I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. Oh, no, sorry, wrong voice. The ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true? You're angry with Colonel for lying, but the fact that you revealed his secret shows he was probably right to do so. Oh, frig! I shouldn't have told the secret! Oh, no! You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? You see, We had only just met, and I had to make sure you were trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless. Oh, he was... No, he was good. He was right. Push it, pull. Oh, sorry. I haven't been reading the chatter box. Good evening, fellas. Hello, Islanam. Welcome. Don't reveal. Yes, we didn't reveal. Thank goodness. And hello, Might King. Welcome. Why am I streaming? It's cause of work. It got pushed back because of work. But I'll let you know now. Friday is going to be normal stream time. My work got pushed back. Why are we dating old man? Alright, well, come on now. Well, I have something to confess. That secret ingredient you told me, I shared it with Miriam, my bestie. Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed, but now that you've come clean, we can start building our relationship as fellow chefs again. Whoa, wait, hang on. No, it was meant to be. At first, it's the rocky, it's growing pains, you know what I'm saying? But now, hey, we got another chance. You ever get into a fight with your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, and they all come out stronger on the other side? That's exactly what's happening here. We're skipping a few steps, but that's what we're doing. I promise to be honest from here on out. I really do. I'm counting on you. Then, in that case, I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxurious hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Oh, Colonel, it looks like I've ran out of mayo for my world-famous coleslaw. Oh, well, good thing, Flanley. All this talk about food has gotten me a little hot and bothered. I suppose I could give you a bit of a substitute if you don't mind. Oh yeah, anything for you, Colonel. Anything for you. Do you mind if I hold on to that last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Why is this music a little oriental? Thoughts? Is that just me being racist? Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items. Wait, what the heck? What is this urn? What is this urn? It says, here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Okay. What is this? An adorable little baby boy. This is the Colonel? He's always had heavy prescription glasses, huh? And he used a drumstick as a rattle? Wait, that's a kind of... Wait, he's built for this. Okay, what is this? Now, what the heck is he doing here? Colonel, he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe that's where he discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. Yeah, he went to King Tut's tomb and he scraped off a little bit of, like, I don't know, fungus. Wait, the door's open. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? As you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. You find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Oh, okay. Okay, Colonel. What is this? A realistic stuffed chicken? It's real? Taxidermy. I have never seen a taxidermy chicken. Wait, how do you even do this part right here? Isn't this like cartilage or some crap? How do you taxidermy cartilage? Wait, the chicken's foot, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. I'm learning so much about him. Scented candle? Let me guess. It's chicken flavored. It's gravy flavored. Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in the lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret ingredient recipes. Wait, what? Oh god. A lock of silver hair. It's actually made of spun silver. What the heck? I don't care about this guy. I don't care about this guy. Who is this? Wait, didn't he say something about like losing his partner? Alright, let's get out of here. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of signature suits hanging within. You take one off and you try it on. Oh, frig. The jacket is a bit too big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Holy, we got it bad! We got it bad! It's fake, made of resin or something. Oh, like the nose of taxidermy deers. That is so interesting. Oh, not the real nose. Yeah. I gotcha. That makes sense. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. Sorry, I have to move my head because my headphones are about to run out of battery. So I need to charge them. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide now's the moment and make a big move. You tell him you're cold, you fess up and tell the truth. Holy, guys, I need some help here. What do I do? Okay, if it was me, I'm too much of a coward to make a big move. I don't even know what this big move is. You tell him you're cold? We could play it off. Or do we fess up and tell the truth? No, we're business partners now. We have to tell the truth, right? He'll appreciate it. You confess. Oh my god, I saw the heart! I saw the hearts! I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Flanley? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Whoa. We spent the night at his abode? Oh. That's a level up. We just leveled up right there. That's so awesome. Today's the day that could change the rest of your life. Wait. You think about the new ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdiction, it isn't even legal. What is it? Put your career first, King? If I had more oh, I gotcha, yeah. Here's the thing, but a relationship, we can both make something, we can cultivate our own selves and build each other individually, but then when we work together, you know what I mean? Colonel's chicken with my grandma's mashed taters and my brand new experimental coleslaw, we bring those things together and we make ourselves a whole meal. You get what I'm saying? He's perfected the chicken, and I perfect the sides. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. not the experimental coleslaw. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Good God. That's a heavy breakfast. You taste the Colonel's food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift of cookery? Flatter him or take him down a peg? Wait, it'd be kind of like, okay, all right there, hold on there, Haas. Or do we glaze him a little? Ooh, this is tough. I kind of want to glaze him. I'm gonna be honest with you. Flatter? Okay. I'm feeling it. I thought he wanted to take it slow. That's what I'm saying. Hey, yo. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your own feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to your Saja Boy poster and your Chicken Little poster. And something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I can't find you. I got worried that something happened. It's okay, but now it turns out you're fine. I can totally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but I went on a date. Our bestie just went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dial turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I get to know the little metallic guy. Clank is a robot chef, by the way. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she say skydiving? As if that's a typical first date to go with a pressure cooker. Oh, he's a pressure cooker? I didn't know that. And now, I'm not really sure where we stand. Ooh, wait, is that kind of real though? Skydiving? Skydiving is insane. It is. Wait, what a crazy first date though. All the adrenaline is pumping. Fight or flight. Wait, pause, wait. That's kind of tough. I'm writing notes down. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Is it because we were so loyal to Miriam? Together with your bestie, you feel you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter the goon squad. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one right now. I'll have a swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. Okay, I'm disinterested in this. They're detracting from my love story. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are getting close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Flanley, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Wait, that's such like a easy compliment. That's so easy. Wait, did she just say, oh, do you want a taste of my ooey gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Flanley, I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine food. See you inside, Flanley. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. I mean, we are being kind of petulant right now. You know what I mean? Alright, I think that's enough charging. Wait, also it's 10:30. That means it's time for me to take another bite of my muffin. The jealousy, I know. We spend one night and we're so territorial. Okay. I'm good now. Also, you've got a memory erasing spell right in front of you. What the crap? Cast a forbidden spell. Don't do it. What are we doing? Why are we trying to cast a memory erasing spell? You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. No. We gotta live with our memories, bro. Or whatever we were trying to do with that.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dark moment coming on, but I assure you there's nothing to be afraid of.
He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Oh no! He gobbles up
I apologize for the problem. It's tasty to say, but not much in this world tastes right like unbelievable work. You see,
Before you go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills into the class. Before he goes any further, wait, Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Wait, Clank is being pushy. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you just had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joanne, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Yeah, that doesn't make it a great date. Oh no, Clank is being too pushy. Oh, frick. That's not right. That's not right. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panel, and then a loud ding stops him in his track. Oh no, did he just... What? A deep fried sneaker? What the crap is going on? Well, it seems like Clank is a jerk. Oh, Miriam. And now... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know Clank was like that. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a precious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you. We're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else you want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone who shows a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I really should review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it. It said love it up. That doesn't even make sense to me. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van's supposed man and his evildoer countertop Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on, Flanley's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie on the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Flanley, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just, taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the air around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Flanley, would you love to saddle up with the Colonel? Well, Flanley's gonna saddle up next to me, and we're gonna ride our way into the sunset. Just you wait. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. We're business partners. We have to be honest. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose could smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie from just the smell? Not just a pot pie. A chicken pot pie, with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. Tender loving care. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown's about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
No rule.
The music changed so suddenly. I can't. Best don't let it burn. Yes, I'm glad we're on the same page. I'm so glad we're on the same page. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Yeah, they're doing elaborate. Miriam, tiny sets of tweezers. Okay. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices. But he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity of this room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Best friend, Baster Blaster. Let's rock and roid. And Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula is crazy. That's crazy. Even Clank gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. When did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as we foretold. Self-destruct. Wait, what the crap's happening? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No. Don't cast a spell. Let's do it the hard way. He unplugged him? Oh, frick! Oh, frick! Oh, crap! No, let's do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Flanley. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Flanley, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that Colonel Sanders made that first ingredient up to throw you off the trail of his secret recipe. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up in the dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve, the spork monster.
Steve, what happened to Borko?
We spork monsters are many.
Okay, I am so uninterested in this spork monster side story. Wait, what? Did he say a popsicle? What the crap? Having suffering this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Oh, I don't know. Do I want to find deep power, or do I want to give up and drop out of culinary school? What is this option? What is this option? It's like, would you rather have $0 or $1? It's not a hard choice. I can do this. I have what it takes. I'm here to win. Plus ultra. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. That is so nasty, actually. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... You will avenge me. Get this guy out of here. You levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything.
except turn back time, which would be very useful because you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Flanley, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we could form the perfect food union? Oh, frick. What could he be talking about? Yeah, can we I don't really care about this side character. And Van Van.
Yeah, I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looked like rock and delivery from the rabbit. Thing he didn't look at anything. I can't feel my legs. Can I be excused? Roar. Who cares to your ranks? I must say, it's not the worst match in UCSAL history, and it's not exactly yearbook material.
Okay, oh wait. Wait, what did Miriam? I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. Holy crap, it's so tiny! What a guy. Miriam is so cute. She is. She's awesome. I actually love Miriam. There was options where you could choose Colonel Sanders over Miriam. And I know it's a Colonel Sanders dating sim, but I always chose Miriam. Because she's our best friend forever. And that is priceless. And you don't want to lose that. Yes, sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Oh. The entire meal was devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
Hey, rarely do I look like this with so much food holding to as well.
I can't even understand what I'm trying to say when I'm doing the Scooby voice. Ooh, wait. No, this is actually kind of crazy. Sea urchin? Oh, it's probably deadly though. Uni. Ouch. An allergic reaction?
And she's looking like clone. Disqualified.
Oh no, Van. I'm sorry, bro. Whoa, this looks so cute. Orange blossom Turkish delights in light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. No, wait, doesn't this look so awesome? And the Turkish delight here is you can see through it. It's translucent. That is so cool. I will be skipping through this dialogue though. Oh no, her attitude. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. What begins as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Wait. She's saying it's delicious. Everyone gathers around and partakes in the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back to its magnetic fragrance. It's the mac and cheese bowl. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to do a taste test of this KFC mac and cheese bowl. Wait, this game is so old. I don't even think they have it on the menu anymore. Do they? I don't know. I don't even know. Isn't it just their chicken tenders and mac and cheese? Where are we? I have never seen this room before. And everyone's in casual outfits? No, okay. This guy's still... This guy, I don't even know who this guy is. And everyone lives happily ever after. Oh, now I get it. School dean? Pop was the school dean? He's still talking? I'm not from this earth, I'm actually from a faraway dimension. I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Oh, wait, Miriam, wait. Everyone, Miriam is speaking. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up, and Clank disappears through it. They still do have the mac and cheese bowl? Okay, I'm gonna have to try it one of these days. It is not gonna be that good, bro. I'm gonna try it and I'll be like, yeah, it's okay. It's not like the culmination of culinary cuisine. I don't know why I made that noise. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken. And man, by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? So I think the idea is you can actually discover all the herbs and spices or whatever. Wait, what? No, it's not the end. Everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner. Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Flanley, why are you sitting all alone? Oh, you know. Just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you might expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. Spicy musk, tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy of Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you like to dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Flanley. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to be doing by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll as pastry school. Oh, my dear Flanley, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. The end. A spicy musk. A KFC presents. Holy crap. Sorry. I don't want to watch that again. Whoa. So yeah. Wait, load game? So yeah, from what I can tell, there's a true ending where you can be with the Colonel wholeheartedly. But I'm not going to be doing that. So I don't know. I'm sure someone on YouTube's got it. Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna play for I Love You, Colonel Sanders. That was pretty fun. You know, I think there was, for basically an ad game, since this is all to advertise the new menu item or some crap, it was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. And there's actually replayability. There's some hefty length to it. I think this was pretty solid. And it's free. Did I say it was free? You could play it, pick it up right now, and have the hunk of your dreams. I love novelty dating sims. Yes, this is a good one. All right, what do we got here? I think I can do one more fun little surprise before I head off for the night. Let me see if this will work. Because I wanted to play that. It's good. I'm glad it didn't take the whole 3 hours until we got to the next day. Christmas Day, by the way. Happy Christmas Eve. Hang on. I've got something that we might be able to do. That was fun. It was worth it. The good 2 hours that we spent here. I think it was good. I haven't played a visual novel in quite a while, so that was good. I needed that. What the frick? I think they're doing fireworks outside. Wait, I think there's an ad. Give me a second while I get through this ad. But I've got one final Christmas present for the night before I hop off. I'm very excited. Let's see if it works. Let's check that volume. Happy holidays, everyone! Happy holidays! It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. It's a pair of hop-along boots. What does that mean? Is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. What is this? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well.
the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. I hope you guys are having a great night. I hope you have sweet dreams. Wait, redemption time. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the vision of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. Woohoo! That's it! That's it! Have a great night, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me on this Christmas Eve. Take care, as always. Good night. Merry Christmas. And thanks for joining. Bye now. Bye-bye. I'm too embarrassed to stay any longer, so I'm ending stream now. Bye.